What is up, people of all different types of ages, races, genders, and yes, even you other species out there watching this video. My name is Omega Pro, and we finally know the truth about Monaka in Dragon Ball Super. So, in the last episode, we actually get a confirmation as to Monaka's abilities, or I guess in this case, what we're gonna be discussing here. So, this will be very spoiler heavy. If you have not watched Dragon Ball Super, specifically the latest episode, episode 38, then I advise you to leave this episode if you do not want to get spoiled. But if you just don't care or you've already seen the episode, then let's talk about it. So, the elephant in the room, Monaka is not this strong ass being. I mean, he technically could be, but according to Whis, in this episode, the camera pans over to Monaka, and Whis and Beerus are having a discussion. Whis is laughing, and Whis tells us that Monaka is, quotes, a total amateur. And apparently Beerus lied to Goku and Vegeta to help motivate them to do better and become stronger. So this is quite the bombshell in the last episode. This is the most important thing I think we can pull from the last episode. There were some cool advances with Hit's technique and Goku and everything, but this right here, Monaka, is the big thing. So I'm getting these translations from Twitter user Herms98. I'm gonna link him in the description. He's the guy you should be following if you're watching Dragon Ball Super Raw every Saturday. You gotta be following this guy. He tweets out live translations of what's happening, so that way you know what the hell is going on in the episode. So definitely go follow him, so that way you're getting all their information correct, and that way you know who my source is for all of this information. So, Monaka is, quote, a total amateur. This could still mean that technically he's still strong, but it looks like Beerus was lying the entire time about him being even stronger than Goku and being this formidable opponent, seeing as though he is just an amateur of a fighter. So this begs the question, why did Beerus bring Monaka? Is it really that Universe 7 is so weak that Monaka was really the next best thing? That Monaka was the next fighter right behind Goku and Vegeta in terms of strength? I can't really believe that in the entire universe, only Monaka. I think there's gotta be a deeper reason here. I cannot just sit there and say, okay, yeah, Monaka is this, you know, this next best thing right after Goku and Vegeta. If he is a total amateur with zero fighting experience, I cannot picture it. So this must mean that he's stronger than Gohan, which really wouldn't take much, but he's stronger than Gohan, and just by knowing that Monaka is an amateur, Gohan has way more experience than him. Gohan has a lot more spirit, so maybe Gohan would have been a better choice. Why would Beerus bring Monaka on? Especially knowing the type of character that Beerus is, I would imagine he'd really want to win this tournament just to stick it to Champa. Why would he take a risk like bringing an amateur onto the battlefield with him? Or maybe there's something deeper here. Or maybe Monaka isn't necessarily a good fighter and he is an amateur, but maybe he has another thing about him. Maybe he has some sort of special feature that he can do maybe in a fight, or maybe he's there to directly have a specific purpose for another character. Maybe he's there just in case Champa wants to do something reckless or something. Like Erms98 tweeted, he suspects that Monaka will be the person that enters the ring in episode 40 and he'll stop Champa's rage in some unexpected way. So maybe he has this special ability about him where maybe he's not necessarily a good fighter, but maybe he's a good support character. Maybe he's a good character to sort of maybe calm everybody down, or do some sort of like a special move where, you know, people just stop doing what they're doing, you know, paralyzes people, whatever the case may be. He doesn't necessarily have to be a fighter to be useful. But what do you guys think about Monaka? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm very interested to see what you guys think about this. Anyway, my name is Omega Pro. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.